set up, which is exciting.
Could you imagine if this place was actually another Yukon?
That's what's exciting about it. It could be.
On his last day, to explore the Kemci Mine before they weigh the gold from the deep hole,
Can we set our trommel up down on that road?
Parker plans to use his mini trommel to check the efficiency of Cancio's wash plant,
We want to run some of his tailings. Okay.
testing the pay dirt that's already been processed to see if any gold was missed.
We'll tell him what his recovery rate is and then see if we need to make some changes. Okay.
Parker is actually considering investing in this place. But before you start thinking about investing, you really need to do your due diligence, and we need to do it ourselves. So after we've done the test on the recovery rates, it's going to give us such a better picture of how their wash plant's running before we think about putting money on this place.
Right there is good. Perfecto.
Perfecto.
Me gustaría mejorar el sistema de trabajo y tratar de rescatar, si es posible, 100% de lo que es el oro.
Can you ask him what he thinks his recovery rate is?
70, 60, 70.
60, 70.
Nobody wants to lose 30%. In the Yukon, we have it down to, less than 5% losses.
¿Te lo hago traer con la pala?
You want them to bring it with the...
No, we have to get it right off the end of the sluice box. Because the gold can concentrate up in that chute, and where the loader's scooping, you might not get the gold they're losing. We have to get it right off the sluice box, which we have to do by hand.
Sí, tiene que ser a mano.
Finding gold in the tailings would mean Cancio's literally throwing money down the drain.
I'm about to get soaked.
How many of those do we need to collect?
20. Oh, this is not going to be fun. That's not going to work. You have to get it right off the sluice box, but this is like war zone in there. What we'll do is we'll hang buckets off of the sluice box and just fill them halfway. If two people are holding the bucket, we can get it up over the edge.
Mucha agua.
Muy bien.
¿Y listo?
I got it.
Yeah.
That's better. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh.
Come.
Oh.
Me gusta que Parker trabaje así.
He likes to see Parker working like this.
Yeah, but is he worried? Is he excited? Y estoy preocupado por no cubrir las expectativas que tiene Parker.
He is worried not to cover the whole expectation Parker and all the team has about him and the mine.
I knew it was going to be a pain in the ass, but not this bad. We'll do it this way. This is definitely a hardcore trip, just going from elevation to jungle and 2 different countries and dozens of mine sites. And, the clock's ticking to make that investments decision. Bien. It's perfect. Perfecto.
Oh.
You look like a real man.
I don't feel like a real man.
He told me that you said that it's over?
That was terrible. That whole process sucked. In the Yukon, when we do this, we just walk an excavator up to the plant, hold it under the sluice runs, catch an excavator bucket full of dirt, walk it over to where you're sluicing it. Bob was not our uncle today. Some jackass was our uncle, and he kicked our ass.
With a yard of tailings from the wash plant collected,
More. Right there. Oh, un momento, we gotta start everything up.
the team run the material through the test trommel.
Our trommel's about 95 to 100% recovery rate. So this will give us a really good test. So we're just going to run the tailings and test that to see how much they're losing.
Number one at the tailings.
I think the biggest thing I've learned on this trip is that you don't grow in your comfort zone. South America pushed me so far out of that comfort zone in so many ways, and I think I'm a better person for it and a better miner for it. That was bucket 2. All right, bucket 3.
Nice. We're cranking. I knew it was going to be tough and it was going to be hard, but on the adventure front, this has been one of the best trips I've ever been on. The fact that we're here now, I think is actually quite incredible.
This stuff we have to feed a little slower because there's a lot of fines in it.
I know.
I think mining is really interesting. It's exciting. The whole trip has been way more than I was expecting. I don't know if I could call it a gold fever, because I feel like if it was a gold fever, I would quit being a doctor and start mining, and that's something I'm not willing to do. But I think it was a really fulfilling trip.
Last one. That's it.
The loaders can go. Yes, we're done.
All right, that's good, that's good.
I like. Here it is. Juicy concentrate.
Chacancio.
Cancio.
I'm parched, I needed water. Can you take this to Cancio? I'll be right behind you. Oh, water's coming.
Rain.
Look at my timing. I don't have the confidence level that I would normally have, but it should be a fairly good representation. I hope we're gonna find out that they're not losing much gold.
Cancio. Falta batear esto ahora.
Seguro que Parker tiene más experiencia que yo en minería. En un momento también pensé, soñé trabajar con Parker para tener ciertas experiencias y obviamente aprender más.
This is a cool panning technique. Swish, swish out. Swish, swish out. Where did you learn to pan?
Acá, todos los días. Here, every day.
Hasta ahora no vi nada.
No oro.
No hay oro. Una sola. Apenas se ve.
Even at my mine site, you'd find more than that. It's a good thing.
Es bueno.
It's good. Like, finding gold in tailings is not a good thing.
Claro, encontrar oro en tu merma no es bueno, porque algo estás perdiendo, ¿no?
So it's good that we didn't find anything.
We've had a big day today. It was us just running their tailings to see how much gold they were losing, and we found gold. It means that their recovery rate's pretty good.
Do you want to ask if he'll show us the gold tomorrow from the big deep hole and tell us how much it weighed?
Sí.
Let's go.
Hasta mañana.
Oye, muchas gracias.
Ciao.
Ciao.
What I keep really coming back to is if that whole valley has pay at the bottom that's good and worth doing that overburden, there's decades of mining here on a very large scale. So that's a very unique opportunity. Cancio's a gambler, and I like the idea of gambling with him.